someone told me last week that a file with my name marked secret had suddenly been placed in the National Archives. Now, this relates to a book I wrote years about. Now, the real hardcore Crisis Room listeners will remember that this was alluded to when we had Richard Williams, the former head of the SAS, in, and how I met him because he wanted to talk to me about this book as well. It was called Big Boys Rules, and it was about covert operations in Northern Ireland in the 70s and 80s. And it caused a bit of a stir. We were still at a point at that time where, we didn't talk about a lot of this stuff. And, I had quite good contacts. I was out to reveal a lot about it. And so they became very worried and they were threatening us with injunctions. And I lived through all of that. But now I was able, because of the declassification of this file, to see the other side of it. Now, the first thing I would say, if you ever find yourself in this situation, is don't be too precious about your own feelings, because when you open a secret file about yourself, you're going to read things that are not necessarily to your advantage. So, there was comment by various officials about, doesn't realise what damage he might do to national security and whatever. And a letter which I wrote setting out my reasons for not taking out various bits of the book has written across it by one of the officials, "What a ghastly load of claptrap."